Hey, how's everybody doing? It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Everybody's smiling. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. I hope everybody's doing the best they can. And I hope everybody's saying their affirmations, writing down their goals, and working towards being better than the person that they were yesterday. Look, there are people, right? This is what this whole chosen stuff is about. There are people, right, that are more interesting than other people. Just because somebody doesn't have $1 billion trillion yet, just because somebody is not driving a Rolls Royce yet, just because somebody is not famous yet. Not that you even want to be, because today you really don't want to be famous. Today you just want to be happy. But the thing is, right, there are people that are more interesting than other people. There are people that people like to watch. There are people that people like to check out and observe. There are people who are more appealing or more mysterious than others, and that draws attention. When you stay to yourself, when you don't talk to everyone, when you don't just give your energy to everyone, when you don't just throw all of your precious energy away, because the thing is, the people who are always out talking, the people who are always got something to say, the people who are always standing around holding conversation, I'm talking about not just having a random conversation. I'm talking about people who are always, every time you go outside, you see them talking. Every time you go outside, you see them doing the same thing, standing around not doing nothing, standing around not doing nothing. And sorry, y'all, if people go to work or whatever, that's cool. But the thing is, there are people who just stand around, and there are people who they like to watch people. People don't want to admit this because it's weird and it's creepy. So of course nobody's gonna want to admit that they're the next thing closest to a peeping Tom. But they're like when the people who are real connected to God, they don't spend a lot of time talking to other people. They don't spend a lot of time stopping and saying, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hey, let's converse, let's talk. They're probably just enjoying their little connection that they have with God in this particular time. And when they're ready to speak, or if they feel like speaking, they will. It's like trying to interrupt the high priest back in the day. I'm sure the high priestess or John and Luke and all them people didn't just have time. Of course they had time to heal and pray. Excuse me, y'all. This little pop-up thing keeps popping up on my phone. I thought it stopped my video. I was about to take a deep breath and just breathe in some of that good prana. That's what I was about to do. That's not worth getting angry. But anyway, look, man. Like, there are certain things that people like myself who have a strong connection to God, because look, if somebody goes to the gym, they're going to have a stronger connection to working out in the gym than other people. If somebody's an artist, they're going to have a strong connection to their creativity than other people. And these are all just different facets of God. You know what I'm saying? Because God is everything. God is omnipotent. God is omnipresent. So, like, somebody who likes to fish, or somebody who goes out and chills in nature, they probably have a stronger connection to nature than the average person. So since I talk to God a lot, or since, you know what I'm saying, I've always felt I had a connection to God. I've always been talking to God, always praying and stuff like that. Always had a real good relationship with God, you know what I'm saying, which is just my higher self, which is just me going inside of myself and just connecting to the energies and that I have. And I've always had a strong connection with that. And when I'm just vibing, when I'm minding my business, when I'm not paying attention to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, people tend to flock to people like that. People tend to want to know, hey, what's this person doing? What's this person into? But you have people who take it to the next level. You have people who are going to force themselves onto you. You have people who are going to force themselves into your life. You have people who are going to try to pry themselves into your everyday routine. You have people who are going to try to make sure that they catch a glimpse of that's what he does. You're going to have people who damn near make it their job to stalk and watch you and be like, that's what he does every morning. That's how he starts his day. Like, look at this. I don't want to sound crazy, but I can't make this stuff up, man. Like, there are people, right? When you live in an apartment complex and you stay to yourself, and all the things I just said previously, when you stay to yourself, when you don't talk to everybody, when you ignore people just so you can keep your peace, when you focus on yourself, people are going to be drawn to you. People are going to draw themselves to you. And some people are going to do that to the extreme level. Some people, the demonic ones, the demons, the people with the really bad energy, the people who really hate you, or the people who really, I guess, love you so much that they hate you, they have nothing better to do. It's like they have to wake up, they have to watch you, they have to put themselves into a position to be able to see, like, what you're doing. Like, I'm telling, like, this dude has got his car parked so you could directly see into it's only a little, it's a small space, but I can see his car and I can look into his car, so I know damn well he could, from where the car is parked, he could look into my place, and it's just this little small space right here. But look, you could see in here. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't see because the quality of my phone or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? You could see in here, and they're like, people are parked in a way that they could see into my place. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to sound weird. I'm not trying to be crazy or nothing. But if a person is that nosy, a person will park so they could see. In these apartment complexes, people are looking into other people's rooms. It is what it is. And the person has their car parked in a position that they could look and see in my room. And to me, that's weird. To me, that's invading. To me, that makes me feel uncomfortable. To me, that's gang stalking, stalkerish, low vibrational activity. And I don't appreciate it. But thanks to someone in the comment section, they told me to focus on what I want to accomplish. And that's what I'm going to do. Instead of being upset, and instead of worrying, and instead of being afraid of why somebody might watching me, or spending a half hour or a couple hours out of my life, why is this person doing that? That's weird. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pray. I'm going to say my protection prayers. I'm going to say some Psalms prayers, read some Psalms, or listen to some Psalms prayers on YouTube. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to clear all the negative energy. I'm going to send the negative energy back to where it comes from. I'm gonna stay focused on what I want to accomplish and keep my mind on my goals, because that's what these people know. That when you're not talking to them, when you're staying away from them, when you're distancing yourself from them, they are aware to the fact that they know you're trying to accomplish something. They know that you're up to something. They know you're focused on something. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what you're focused on. You're focused on something other than them. So when you're focused on something other than them, the narcissist can't take that. The narcissist has to have all eyes on me. No offense to Pac. The narcissist has to have all the attention to himself or herself. The narcissist is like, hey, you're not supposed to be focused on you. You're supposed to be focused on me. And these people can't take it, the fact that we're focused on ourselves. So they have to try to do things that disrupt our peace. They have to do things that try to make us question our reality. They have to do things to try to make us feel like we're bad people just for minding our business, staying to ourselves. What's wrong with that? Like, they did that. That's the game. The game is to take our focus off of us and to put our focus onto them, so they could try to stand there and pretend that they're us, and they could focus on themselves like they saw us. Like, that's the weird part. They want to be seen focusing on themselves. Like, how weird is that? When we naturally just focus on ourselves because we're connected to God, we're meditating, we're saying our affirmations, we're focused on peace, we're focused on our goals, we're focused on bettering ourselves, we're focused on getting money. We're like, listen to all the shit I'm focused on. You think I got time to be walking around looking to see who's looking at me, or looking who's doing this or who's doing that? No, I don't have time for that. But the thing is, the people who aren't on that, obviously, and you could tell, because you could look at, people are like trees. You could look at a person and judge them by the fruit that they bear. No, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but by after being around someone for at least a week or two or three, you damn near could like be spot on almost to damn near what that person's into. And if you see a person for about 3-4 weeks just standing outside watching people, not doing nothing, when this person ain't got nothing to do, all they doing is standing outside watching other people, you know what this person's up to. That's somebody that me, a high vibrational being, somebody that's focused on all those things, focused on reading, focused on meditating, focused on eating good, focused on getting a house, focused on getting a mansion, focused on cars, focused on getting land, focused on getting property, focused on acquiring knowledge, information, making better products, making more money, not having to work for anybody, financial freedom. Like, these are all the things that I'm thinking about. I'm not focused on the average person that's just outside who worried about this, that, and the third. If you would like to talk about some business, cool. If you have a question about something, cool. If you want to become business partners, maybe we could work something out and get some money together. Cool. You want to share some ideas? Cool. You want to have an uplifting, meaningful, purposeful conversation? Cool. You want to shoot the shit? Cool. As long as it's some positive shit, man. I was trying to do this, man, and I'm still going to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to give up, man. You know, that's the type of shit I don't mind shooting, but just talking about other people who are successful. If we're not talking about other people who are successful as a motivational tool to make us want to be successful, then what are we talking about? Well, I don't want to talk about who scored a touchdown if I'm not scoring any touchdowns in life. I don't want to talk about who's winning if I'm not winning in life. I don't want to talk about who's winning the championship or who's going to the Super Bowl or who's going to this or who's going to that if I'm not going to where I want to go in life. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not hating, but I'm focused. Why should I be, yeah, LeBron, KD, D-Wade, whoever else? Why should I be focused? Like, people, they put that stuff out there as a distraction. And what other people ignore that it's a distraction, or they just feed into the distraction because they ain't got nothing else better to do and they want to celebrate some success, so they just latch on to the next person's success because they don't know any better and they don't know that they could themselves be successful. That could be it too. But the thing is, it's like, that's all stuff that I'm focused on. I bite my lip right now. I'm not focused on just mundane stuff. So it's like, I don't talk, if people want to talk about some stuff that's not important or that's not elevating me or that's not going to help me be better, I kind of tend to stay like, my vibration won't let me vibe with those people. Because most of the time, if it's something negative, and if I see that they're a negative person, I could see your energy from 2 planets away. I'm not dealing with it. You know what I mean? And I don't have to. And from learning from life experience that I was right in the past when let me be nice. Nice means dumb, man. Let me be dumb and go against my instincts for the sake of whatever else people say. Let me be nice. Nice means dumb. Stop being nice. If you're genuinely, sorry y'all, I didn't mean to show you exposing. Sorry y'all. If you're being cool with a person and you can see that person, if you see a person got a plan, if you see a person struggling to make themselves better, if you see somebody trying to achieve something, nothing wrong with being cool, nothing wrong with helping somebody. But just if you're unsure about, if you could see that somebody is not for you, don't put yourself out there just for the sake of being a good person. If you could see that nothing good is going to come from it, man. People got to go through what they got to go through so they can become better. And you don't have to sacrifice yourself for other people. You don't got to sacrifice yourself for other people, man. They'll get it. They'll be all right. They'll be okay. Yeah, that's right. They'll be okay. Had to get rid of an insect. But it's all good, man. It's all going to be okay. And everything's going to be all right. But it's just so weird how people can't mind their damn business, man. And it's like, it's mind-boggling. Like, you try to talk to somebody about this stuff and they will think you're crazy. Like, yo, man, I got this dude who's parked on this particular angle to where you can see inside my crib. And if he wants to, when I'm in this particular part of my crib, he could if he's sitting out there, he could watch me and see what I'm doing. Like, to me, that's weird. But there are people like that, and they got too much time on their hands. You know? And to me, being somebody who's not into that, being somebody who can care less, because not saying I don't care about people, but I'm focused on bettering myself. I'm focused on creating my reality. I'm focused on being better than I was yesterday so I could be better today. That's all the stuff that I'm focused on, that I want to be much better and be greater. And I'm going to be much better and I'm going to be greater. And if people want to watch me and be creepy, I'm not going to let it bother me. But what I will do is I'll hang stuff up so a motherfucker can't see inside my crib and be a creeper peeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking weird, man. The moment I take that down, thinking it's all good, can't nobody see up in here. Boom, there's this car directly parked on the angle so you can see inside my crib, man. That's weird. Call it crazy, call it what you want. People do watch people. So whether you think somebody needs some medicine, whether you think somebody's being sensitive, whether you think somebody's being over dramatic, there are people, like I said in the beginning, who other people find interesting. There are people who people find irresistible. There are people who people want to just have to say, I gotta know what he's doing. I gotta know what he's up to. I gotta get his routine. What does he do? How does he do it? When does he do it? What is he doing? There are people like that. And people who have a high consciousness, people who are really highly intelligent, there are people who are highly aware, people who have high emotional intelligence, people that they can pick up on these things. I could pick up on these things, and I'm aware of what people are doing, and I can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I need to do. If other people, and I know what I need to do, and I know there are other people out there who can attest to what I'm saying and who can agree with what I'm saying. I'm not saying I need everybody to agree with me. I'm not saying I need to be right. But there are people who understand what I'm talking about, because we all know that there are people, like I said, who are like that watch people, that are interested in other people. I mean, say we're going too hard on them. Say they're not stalking. Say they're not being a peeper. Say they're just a little too interested in somebody. Well, that's a little too much interest to have in another person, man. That's a little too much interest for my taste in particular. I wish they'd go find interest in something else, like becoming successful, instead of watching somebody that wants to be great. But that's what people do, man. Like you're like Michael Jordan to the average person, because people think they're average. People don't know how to tap into their greatness. I'm watching motivational videos. I start my day with Les Brown, Reverend Ike, a little David Goggins maybe. You know, I start my day with positive stuff. I start my day with things that get me going so that I can have a positive day, man. And it sets my mind at ease. It gives me a sense of peace. It gets rid of anxiety. It helps me grow. It helps me learn. It helps me find something in myself that I didn't know I had today, so I could be better than yesterday and be better than today and be better for tomorrow. That's what it's all about. And it's starting to seem that the people who aren't focused on things like that, who are all kind of just focused on, like, they're watching people, they're kind of being weird, like stalking people, stuff like that, trying to see what you're doing, trying to be where you are when they know you're going to be someplace. Like, people will watch me and know I'm going to go somewhere, and they'll be there just so we could bump into each other. But that's because they're watching me, man. And I know that. My intuition is telling me that. My intuition is not wrong. My intuition is connected to God. Nobody's perfect, but my intuition don't never lead me astray, bro. Only time I ever went wrong is when I went against my intuition. Your intuition is your Christ mind. Your intuition is your higher self. Your intuition is your God self. And whenever you hear God talking, God is never wrong. So on that note, I'm going to end that video. It's starting to bother me less and less. I'm starting to say prayers. There's the Trend Genius Big Bro. He got this video out. It's called this 21-day protection prayer. I've been saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that, and it's making me feel better, and it's helping me deal with it more, and it's making it less. It's making me less aggravated, and it's helping me just look at it like they're just normal people, just being weird, and it's taking less. It's making it less of a toll on me and my spirit and my mind and my being, and I'm able to just relax and ignore it and just go back to my regular life. So shout out to Trent Genius, shout out Big Bro for making that video. Yo, man, I'm gonna call. I haven't been able to call him yet. I'm still working on getting my finances in order. I just relocated to a new place, only been there for 4 weeks. I'm working right now. I got a job. I was working on getting another job. The other two places, the one place it didn't work out. I'm not sure how the other place is going, but I filled out 2 apps last night just in case. And when I go to work, after work, or if I have time before work, I'm gonna go check on another couple places that are nearby. I'm gonna walk in, fill out an application, see what I could do, and as far as working there, so I can try to link up 2 jobs next to each other. But I got one job, and I was gonna work at this hospital, but they're doing a little. I like they had to take a urine, they had to take blood, they had to take all this stuff, and I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they're gonna call me back or not. I may not have passed the little test or whatever, but it is what it is. Um, I'm just gonna keep staying positive, and I'm not gonna let that stop me. I made certain decisions, and I'm be alright. It is what it is. There's certain things that help me relax, certain things that help me chill out, and I don't judge other people if they do it or not. But certain things I do help me relax. But I mean, I took a little drink, little detox cleaner, so I'm pretty sure I got the job. But either way, I already have one job, so I'm good, and I go to work every day. So all I gotta do, I'm trying to link up another job. I'm not trying. I'm going to link up another job, and I'm gonna work that job, and I'm gonna have 2 jobs, and then I think once I get it, my second job, shit will start rolling and things will start getting better. But either way, I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. I'm gonna reach my goal. I'm gonna keep being successful. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep going after what I want in life. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep self-educating myself. I'm gonna keep working out. I'm gonna keep making myself better and keep turning into the best version of myself. And everybody watching this channel, I hope and pray that you're doing the same. Health, wealth, peace, prosperity, and infinite money, success, wisdom, and understanding, and happiness, joy, and prosperity to all.